Welcome to Unsung, a weekly series where we highlight and chronicle underground MCs who may have not gotten the flowers they deserve from mainstream media or even hip-hop media. My name is Factz. This is a journey I always wanted to do. If you like this content, please like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment about the MCs you think or believe should be on Unsung. Not only am I hoping we have the same picks, I'm hoping to learn about some MCs I never heard of. The artists appreciate it, and I'm utterly grateful for the support. By the way, this is a new setup that I'm trying right here. I need y'all feedback on it to see if y'all like it. Here we go. In the late 90s to the mid-2000s, there was a ton of MCs who just were unbelievably talented. If they didn't get a record deal where they had a hit single, they either put out a sleeper project or a mixtape staple. Some MCs were even mainstay feature artists that you can count on to be incredible. On our premiere episode of Season 2, we're going to go back to New York, this time Queens, to give flowers to an insanely criminally underrated MC whose name should be etched in the Hall of Fame somewhere had things gone as intended. I'm talking about the ever enigmatic and talented Nature. Before we get started, it's been a while since we did these episodes, so we're going to start it off with letting you guys know what's going on with the unsung artists before we go through a journey with their talent. Nature is alive and well, still dropping verses, enjoying his life, and being a pillar in his community of Queens. His IG is right here. We should all tap in with him and make sure he knows that we still love him and support him for being a part of the soundtracks of our lives for over 25 years. This year is 1996. Nas drops It Was Written, classic album, track 8, Affirmative Action, our introduction to the firm. Nas, AZ, Foxy Brown, and Cormega. At this point, the rumblings were true. This supergroup was being formed, and it was time to experience the very first ever hip-hop Avengers. We was waiting for it. Then the first single dropped, and Firm Biz came out. Pre-internet, it was just Foxy, AZ, and Nas. Then the promotional material came out, and Cormega wasn't on the cover. It was a guy named Nature. So I'm like, hey, wait, who is this? Luckily, mixtape DJs had leaks to songs, so I believe Clue had leaked Phone Tap. Doo-Wop had leaked Executive Decisions, and Cutmaster C put out the Firm Biz remix, which I believe was the first time I heard him and Half a Mil. And at that moment, I became a Nature fan. Check this out.
One of very few cats that I respect in this game. And if you're looking through the credits, nigga, check for your name. And if it's not there, someone complain that it's not fair. The way I popped up and hot all year, like a scarlet fever. Take the hearts of all non-believers. Moving with sharks, make it more hard to reach us. Dark lips be the guard features. Flashing most stacks, ball-headed as in Kojak. Keep the shows packed in a money close kid. Biggers on my nuts like they honey roasted. Rock low shit, double XL, the hot and full fifth. Celebrating this life, the whole clip.
As an extremely young MC at the time and now as an older veteran MC, Nature's vocabulary he chooses to rhyme with has always been one of his most redeeming qualities. He motifs consistently and uses words that are typically not used, like scarlet fever, non-believer. He did this consistently throughout his career. Smooth tonality, poignant and powerful punchlines/similes, sporadic safety pinning, and incredible storytelling, and pretty much Nature was born. I'm going to assume that on this album, Nas wanted to continue the mafioso route and appeal to the masses more, which is why Cormega left the group. Nature gladly stepped in on these records and shined brightly. As a rookie, he was rhyming with Dr. Dre at that time, and it was no easy task, and he met the challenge. He also held his own as much as he could with a scene-stealing cannabis verse on Desperados and completely shined on I'm Leaving with Noriega. By this point, the end of 1997 was looking good, even though the album underperformed to some people. I loved it. You know what I'm saying? But then 1998 came around, and arguably a top 5 introductory verse of the year when it came to Posse Cuss happened on this record. Noriega gave Nature the green light, and we have the verse some of us still recite to this day when we hear it. Hey yo, regardless of rain or snow, sleet or hail, I kick street tails, choking niggas like I'm Spreewell. Golden State, holding your fate in the palm of my hand, blow you away like it's part of the plan. I gotta call it like I see it, talk it like I be it, walking my walk, thugged out, orthopedic, cause I'm soon to be up. Give me room, watch me heat up. Niggas try to stick me like Abdullah Weema, follow the leader. Make me go extra hard. Yo, Nori, should I hold back or show the repertoire? Quit at 16 or throw an extra bar just for the non-believers. I show him why it's so hard to reach us. I get pussy with my father's features. Puff heavenly. See me at 6'1", weigh a $170. Catch me at spots y'all niggas never be. Packed in like Green Bay, Harlem Week, the Queen's Day. Performing a cappella, no DJ. 98 live, no replay. Make it seem easy. So tell a friend that it's him again. Nature, Noriega, Wild Gremlins. Between the Spreewell bar and the Father Features bar, he had literally laid down a classic verse in 1998 alongside monsters like Pun, The Locks, Cam, and Nori. Prominent record. Crew drops an album. Nature's on it cooking. Freestyles here and there. Nature's on it cooking. The Firm kind of disbanded, but Nature still got a deal and his album drops for all seasons. Love how the album plays on his name. Nature in all seasons, right? You gotta love the details in that, you know what I mean? Great records on there. Man's World, The Ultimate High with Nas, and Nature Shine, which I think was on IM previously. They all lived up to who he was supposed to be, but I feel like the label didn't promote him the way they were supposed to, and that starts Nature's independent grind. Wild Gremlins drops, and he begins his frequent collaborations with Kool G Rap, Prodigy, and Nori. He did have a little bit of a lyrical war with Nas around this time, but we just gonna skip over that because we ain't here for that. After this, he drops Painkiller and the Seasons Change series, which is really ill. Y'all should check that out. The Ashtray Effect series is also something you can find, but for some reason, I feel like there was more verses that I heard from Nature in the late 90s, but because of his name, Nature, and how YouTube's algorithm works, it was pretty much impossible to even find the scarcity of some of that stuff. If you follow him on Instagram, he does post old material from time to time to keep the fans engaged with his heyday, which should be celebrated on every single level. As a young MC, like I've stated before, Nature was a guy that inspired me and helped my pen without him even knowing. The calm, collective vocal tones he used, the words he chose to rhyme with, and the stories he decided to tell us. Queensbridge had birthed some of the greatest MCs New York has ever had a chance to experience. And at some point, I pray and hope most people acknowledge the underappreciated veterans that contributed to this culture on any level. Nature, we love you, bro, and we hope this video finds you well. Because to me, you are unsung. What do you think about Nature? Were you a fan before? Are you new to what he was about? Let us know down below in the comments, and we will be back next week with another MC. And let us know who we should be talking about next, please. And also, let me know what you think about this editing joint. It took me about 6 hours. I started working on this at 10. It is now 4:30. This took way too long. Let me know what you guys think. Like, share, subscribe. Also, to check this out early, go here, patreon.com/inkpieces. Also, sign at thependulumink.com. New semester starts in September. We see you guys there. Long live lyricism. Oh, before we go, I want y'all to check out this freestyle from my man Nature. It's with him and Nas. So let me know what you guys think. Peace.
Check the shit, yo. Dearly departed. For years I reminisce, inhaling chocolates to my nemesis. Partners in crime, corner of the market, my persona glistens. Devise plots and propositions. Walk slow, trail, choke, stop all existence. God betrayed a Donald Giuliani, couldn't buy me. The key to New York, plush suites for secret mommy. Should I leave this strife shit behind me? It's time to breeze, plant my roots overseas and have my seeds speaking Guyanese. Fuck it for now, profile playing these corners, pumping bass, chasing papers while peeping for J conformance, escaping warrants. They had my face in the post, plus evidence dusted my prints, but they couldn't trace the toast. This game's a death trap. I strive for deficits, bitches and setbacks. 666, camouflage the niggas rocking X hats, emotionally scarred from being left back. I swerve QB to the world beyond. Thugs observe.